Excuse me, I just woke up. So closing out 2019 with Mercury Retrograde is very important for how 2020 plays out. A lot that happened this retrograde will repeat itself in the future, so it's important for us to pay attention. Okay, so when Mercury Retrograde, goes into effect, it tends to affect communication, technology, and travel plan. And sometimes it brings out people from the past, skeletons that we may have hidden, and fears that we may, sometimes try to avoid. Okay? So let's take a moment to talk about what Mercury retrograde is. I believe it's important for all of our understanding. Okay, so Mercury is the smallest planet in our solar system. So Mercury rules the sign of the intellect, Gemini, and Virgo. So Mercury is known to be the planet of communication. The planet are said to influence communication in astrology, by the way. Okay, so just be aware of that. So retrograde is a change in movement of a planet that appears when observed from Earth as if it's moving backwards or reverse in direction. It's not doing that, it just looks like that. It's just because it's moving really slow. Okay, so during this retrograde, it helps us to see what it is that we're lacking in our lives, or what it is we need to work on in our lives. It's asking us to release, let go of things that has been blocking or holding us back from our true potential and what we really need and want to work on. With retrograde being in the sign of Scorpio, this can affect our psychic ability and our intuition, making it easier and clearer to hear. So I feel like it's very, you guys are receiving a lot of messages from your guidance team. So it could be your ancestor, it can be your angel, it can be your higher self that's actually, sending you guys inspiration, like messages and things to work on. But I feel that some of you guys are not able to decipher it. Okay, and just know that right now, you guys, what you're hearing, like per se, if someone came back into your life and, your gut feelings like, oh no, that person didn't change. That's your guide team speaking to you, like, trust yourself. I feel like a lot of us have a hard time trusting, taking control of the situation and trusting ourselves. And that's why you're needing to listen to certain aspect of what your guidance team is telling you to do. So during this time, there's certain things about, if you're in a relationship, there's certain things about relationship that may be coming up to surface for you to, look at, or, fears and things like that may be popping up. Okay, so you guys are needing to be grounded, right? So you guys need to learn to distinguish, okay, by the power of adding a second, a third, and perhaps a fourth step in continuation lines, just so, like, if you take the first step, with every additional step, you actually become better at it. So you put value to your first step. So that's like, if you know anything about, like, the writer Ralph something, Emorys, I believe. So I think I said his name wrong. If I said his name wrong, I'm really, really sorry. So we're gonna go into a reading for you guys. I'm gonna ground myself right off the rip. Okay. Three of Swords. Okay, so an FYI, my cards are already, cleared. The energy had been cleared for it, for this reading for you guys. So there may be people and coming in. There may be people from the past, loved ones, friends, whatever. Okay. Oh my God. Let me try to do this. There may be people coming in from your past that hurt you. Okay. Or there may be people trying to come in, but because you're hurt, disappointed, or just, a blessing that's trying to come in, but unfortunately your angel can't bring it in because You're going through this space right now. You're needing to heal your heart. You know? Because some of you guys, I feel like this has to do with old energy of the past. Also of a lot of disappointment, perhaps separation from certain people, or just things that happen to you guys, you know, during your journey, okay? So you guys are still holding on to heartbreak, disappointment, okay? What your angels are asking, you need to heal that aspect because we need you to open up that heart. You know, just know that sometimes, okay, if people came into your life and they hurt you, all right? If people came into your life, they hurt you, it's because of the simple fact that your heart was a little closed off. And your angels needed to put someone in there to open that heart back up. You know, because some of you guys had, like, you know, heartbreak and stuff like that have hardened you. You know what I mean? Or learning, what it taught you was learning to hold your emotion in. Like, you're not expressing. When you need to cry, you need to allow those emotions to flow. You know? Because the decision you make and things like that, it's clouding the way that you think, what you're manifesting into your life, and how you're seeing yourself. Why? Because it keeps you trapped in your mind. So this is all about you, okay? This is all about you. You see, this woman, it could be a man or a woman, it doesn't matter, okay? So this person, as you can see, all these 8 of Swords around them, right? And she feels tied down, okay? You're feeling tied down from your past. You know what I mean? And it's like, you know, in the past, it's like you probably felt like you made such many wrong decisions, and perhaps, like, you know, now you're ready, about to go on this journey. But what you have learned from your past, you need it, because right now you're in a state of, like, you know, of a woman blindfolded. You know what I mean? So when you go on this journey, this next cycle, you're going to have all the knowledge where you're not going to be able, where you're not going to be worried about not knowing which way to go or what decision to make. You're going to know how to control, you know, certain aspect of your being so you can manifest the way that you want, whether it's material, whether it's, you know, emotional. So you need to be aware of that, you know, like the past had made you stuck. It trapped you. It's like a mental, like, it's almost like you're a prisoner of your mental state, you know? I just burped it, gosh. When it comes to your career, you're going to have options. So if you don't like your job right now, or you're looking for a new job, options going to come. But you need to figure out exactly what you want first. Because some of you guys are at a place or at a job where you're just holding on to a job because you're afraid not having enough, because out of fear, you know. But once you release those fear, I feel that you won't be at a road where you're not knowing which direction to take. Why? Because of healing. So it's like you needing to reflect. You're afraid not having options, right? But you do have options, and your angels are around you. We have 4 fours, okay? So that's angelic presence being around you, and they're helping you. Just pick which swords you want. Pick what job you want. Figure out what you like to do. Figure out what will make you happy when it comes to career. You know, stop playing, like, stop just sitting there thinking, oh, should I leave this job? You know, that's your intuition telling you. If you have to think about leaving a job, it's probably not the job for you. You know what I mean? Okay, I'm going to do a spread now. Why is this Mercury retrograde so important? Your overall energy Four of Swords, pass. Seven of Pentacles, underneath Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, High Priestess, followed by the Nine of Wands in reverse, Future, the Emperor reverse, in your headspace, the Ace of Cups. Your foundation is the Queen of Pentacles. By the way, it's in reverse, okay? But I feel like, for some reason, I feel like she's going to flip. The overall message, the Sun in reverse. So in the past, okay, you can take this for what it is, okay? Make it fit in, because I'm going to talk about career, I'm going to talk about love, I'm going to talk about you in general. So this may or may not resonate with you, but take what does and leave the rest behind. And I just want you to know that you're going through a healing process, okay? Like we were talking about every aspect of you, because this journey you're about to take, you have no control over. And what happened to you in the past, that you're reflecting on right now, and I feel like, you know, it's no longer fulfilling to you. And why I say that is because the Ace of Cups, okay, you outgrown the situation. The Ace of Cups in reverse came up, okay? That's in your headspace, okay? And I feel like some of you guys are feeling like, you know, you're alone, that like, you know, like almost like a sense of like God abandoned you, you know, but you're not really abandoning, you know, like some of you guys are feeling like it's almost like a sense of like, you know, losing faith that, you know, that the universe have your back. But the universe does have your back. But I feel like the reason why this came out in the past is because, no, I'm sorry, in the future, in reverse, is because in the past, you guys was trying to control things. You know what I mean? You can't control what the universe or when the universe will bring certain things into your life. You know what I mean? Some of you guys, like, in the past, when you should be leaving a relationship, you hold on to that relationship, you know, out of control of fear, out of, like, you know, fearing that you're not going to find new love, fearing that, you know, you can't find someone better, fearing that you're going to be left alone. But those are fears. And so you tend to hold on to things and try to control what the universe can bring and what they can't bring. So you would bring back old people into your life that shouldn't even be there, that can't go on this journey with you. It's almost like, you know, you pack a luggage. You can't pack your dog in your bag. You know what I mean? So it's like, you knowing that you can't pack your dog in your bag, but you still put the dog in the bag and try to, you know, like go to the airport and get on a plane. Once it goes through the scanner, they're going to see that dog. You're going to get in trouble. You get what I'm saying? So the universe it's stepping in. You know, the universe, even if you don't feel like you're protected, even if you don't believe that you're being watched over, you're being watched over. And this is exactly why the retrograde, you know what I mean, had to happen. So you guys can reflect. Is this situation making you happy? You know what I mean? Is where you're at your job fulfilling you? Are you happy doing what you're doing when it comes to your career? You know, so I feel like, you know, it's a time for you guys to start releasing control to the universe and allowing the universe to bring it in for you guys. Okay, so so a lot of you guys was probably thinking negative, okay? Was probably thinking negative. What the universe is asking is that, you know, sometimes we need to go into a state of healing to figure out what we need, what we want. You know what I mean? And a lot of you guys was just like taking whatever you can. It's almost like, you know, settling for a job that making $20,000 when you should be making more than $20,000. You have all the tools, all the knowledge within yourself to be successful in any business. But because you didn't think that you can actually find a better job or you're feeling like you can't get a job or someone won't hire you, you send that to the universe, and the universe don't know what you want and what you don't want. So that's why they had to put you in a reflection. Your angels had to put you in this reflection, because what you're sending out to the universe, it's not healthy for you. It's not doing you any justice. You're shorthanding yourself. So I feel like in the past, okay, you guys was a little in a rush. Like, per se, if you met someone, you met someone because you didn't heal. You met someone and you tend to rush. Instead of, like, when it comes to relationship, instead of, like, getting to know everything about them before making it, like, official, you rushed it because there was a sense of impatience. But impatience comes from a sense of not fully healed. There was a certain aspect of you feeling like you're not healed, or you don't know that you weren't healed. So you tend to overlook certain things when it comes to the relationship, when it comes to jobs, when it comes to people in your life. Okay? You were attracting people that were basically takers, people that were negative. The universe is tired of that. They don't want that for you. So some of you guys are blaming, like, oh, like, why am I getting the shit end of the stick when I'm such a great person? You know what I mean? But if you think about it, how are you feeling about yourself? Why would you say those things to yourself? Why would you say, oh, the universe hates me, and that's why they gave me the shit end of the stick? No, the universe don't hate you. The universe don't know what you want. But if you think negative about yourself, so that's the only thing that the universe knows, is that she likes negativity. So we got to keep sending it back to her, because that's what she keep thinking. So you're like a magnet. So if you keep sending these messages out to the universe will give it back to you. They don't know if it's good or bad for you. They know that you think about it a lot. And you're unhappy. You're unhappy of how things are going. The universe is asking you to heal those aspects, put an end to certain things, certain people that no longer serve you, because it's stopping your growth. It's stopping your growth. You need to learn to trust your intuition, those messages that you're receiving, because we was talking about the High Priestess. This is a spiritual messenger. This is your psychic ability. You're like a psychic sponge right now. Why you thought so negative about yourself, whether it's love, money, or whatever, okay? It's about you. It's not about the next person. Like I said, this woman will flip up. You guys just want things to happen so fast. Sometimes it doesn't happen so fast. So you send out, like, certain things into the universe, right? You guys want it here, now, and or never. But it's not your time. It's the universe time. The universe is not going to give you something that you're not ready for. And if you force it, okay, people, place, or things, what would tend to happen is that you're going to feel stuck. And then you're going to blame the universe. God, oh, why you keep bringing me bad, dudes that cheat on me? Why you keep on accepting dudes that cheat on you? It's not the universe's fault. There are lessons that you need to learn. You need to learn to build stronger foundation for yourself. You need to heal that aspect of you that keep accepting these negative men that cheat on you. What is it about you? What is going on in your life? What happened in the past? Why that you would settle for someone that doesn't serve you any purpose, but just to come in and to teach you a lesson of how to love yourself, how to put yourself first.